Good morning. Welcome to Just Flow Yoga with Amanda. I'm Amanda, and today we're going to be doing our stretches. So we're going to start on our mat seated. You could have a blanket, you could have not a blanket, whatever you prefer. And from here, we're going to start on all fours. So we're going to have our knees parallel to our hips and shoulders. Our hands are below our shoulders. So we're just on all fours. So from here, we're going to work on strengthening our wrist. So we're going to lean forward and back, forward and back, side to side. You should feel a little shift on the sides of the wrist, then coming into a circular motion. Don't put too much pressure, and then we're going to go the other way. And from here, we're going to bring our wrist the other way and lean forward and back. If this is too much, you just go a little bit, side to side. And then just go into the circles, other way. And then flip them back out. Coming back, just going to a lower child's pose for a moment. Coming into a puppy pose, so your elbows are down. You're just shifting your weight forward. Coming back up, and then shifting our weight to our seat bones. So here, I like to include a bolster, just to have the hips a little bit higher than the knees. Crisscrossing our legs. And we're going to, again, work on our upper body. So here you're gonna bring your hand behind your head, holding your elbow just to go into a deeper stretch for your right shoulder. Holding for 2. Switching into our left hand behind, holding. Then from here, you're gonna try to clasp your hands behind, just like this, but behind your head. And then we're gonna switch, so you try to clasp your hands behind your head. So let's start with the right that we did before, right behind, left under. If you cannot grasp it, you can do it as far as you can, or, I know I should have had this before, but this is real life. You can grab I can't even find it, but I will just tell you what it is. It's the bands. I know I have it in my bag, so I will have that for the next time. But you can have the bands to hold behind, or you can even just grab a simple thing in the house, like a rag, right? How does that help? So, say from here, you're like this and you can't do it. You could have the rag like this, and just hold, and try to like walk your hands in, and just stay there. And then maybe little by little, you can keep going. And then eventually your goal is to clasp. All right, unclasping. So that was on the right side. So now we're gonna try it on our left side. Sorry about all that confusion, but I just want you guys to have options to help you deeper in your stretch. So if you have a band, use a band. If you don't have a band, lovely little dish towel, washcloth, whatever works for you, right? You can even use a sock. All right, so left hand up behind. Again, you could grab your rag, or you could just stay here, whatever you prefer. Holding for 3 breaths. From here, for a nice shoulder stretch, we're going to take our hands, clasp them up and over to the right and up, trying to stay centered with our abs and our ribs, just leaning slightly open to open them, and up, clasping our hands behind and leaning forward. From here, for a nice shoulder stretch, we're going to release the block, coming on all fours again, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean forward, and you're going to have the left arm out, right hand, thread the needle through, and just stretch on that right shoulder. You can lean, you can push off with the left hand. You should feel a nice stretch. And then the last one we're gonna do, right arm out, left hand through. Just get a nice stretch on the other side. Holding for 2 to 3 breaths. From here, coming back up, we're gonna come to a standing position, opening up our thighs. And from here, we're just gonna go into a nice little goddess squat, and we're going to lean. So we're just gonna stretch, open up our hip flexors, but also our shoulders inward. You can have your hand over here in chin mudra, whichever you prefer. And then again, switching to the other side. And then coming up, interlocking your hands and doing the same. Leaning forward, opening up our shoulders and our back. And staying here for 2 to 3 breaths. Coming back up slowly. Bring your hands together. And then ending with a simple but very effective shoulder rolls back. And forward. Deep breath in and out for 2. Last one, in and out, center. Our heart center. That's it for today for our stretches. Again, you can repeat those 2 times if you want to get a little bit more of a deeper stretch. And then next we'll go into tomorrow our sequence for our upper body. I'll see you then. Have a great day.